guys, King of the North here. Welcome back to some more Dark Souls Remastered. This episode, we are going to go through Sen's Fortress. This place can be a bit of a pain in the ass and chaotic if you're not careful, and still pretty dangerous even if you are careful. We're going to go head back up the elevator here. We're going to go through the area where Andre is. Now that we have the second gate open. Spent much time here grinding out those Titanite shards. Glad to be done with it. Before we head into Sen's Fortress, though, I do want to stop by the blacksmith and make sure my gear is in decent shape. Right. Repair equipment. So the Drake sword is a little rough. I am going to repair it in case I want to use it and I need like a quick weapon. This stuff looks pretty good. Black Knight shield actually is rough. Helm. I'll probably be dropping that soon actually. I could really be using some better gear here. Actually, I have some of the, what was it, poison protection gear I think on still? If I need to swap, I'll swap. Stick with what I got for now. Here is Sen's Fortress. The gate is officially open. We first come up here, there's two snake guys. And a pressure plate on the floor here, which you can use to hurt these guys if they trigger and come. Yeah. Since I only got one of them aggroed, I am gonna stay up here instead of trying to funnel them. There we go, that's the backstab I wanted. There's another one up here who didn't come down to visit us. These guys can be pretty aggressive. I believe they can reach you with their head if you're not careful. And take some bites out of you. Just soul back here. There are various traps on the floor and these walkways. There is one magic caster here who we can actually knock off, I believe. Fortunately, its spells move too slow to really be able to get to us. I mean, I guess it could hit us, but it's been pretty uncommon from my experience. There we go. And just make this guy mad to come over. Hopefully he'll get hit by one of these axes. Just like that. Alright. Just carefully walk by all these. These ones are closer together. You can get by both of them. And then at the bottom here, there is a ton of enemies. You won't survive the fall, but there is a way down there. It's good to have your shield up around these hallways. There's enemies almost at every turn, and you can get attacked from behind here. Coming up, I'm going to roll over this plate. Okay. Large Titanite shard. There's a guy down here. He won't bother you if you leave him alone, so I recommend leaving him alone. This guy should get taken out by that. Or he'll fall off himself. And that works too, right? I believe there's actually another platform down there. Yeah, he'll come back up. But another boulder should take care of him. Good. So I'll wait for another one to pass, and we will start running up. There's an alley that you can hide in. Wait for another boulder to pass. It gets pretty close, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty tight. But if you run, you're good. I just kind of want to get in this doorway. Alright, it goes over top of us. We're okay. Come in here, grab this chest. Ring of Steel Protection. I believe this is a defensive ring. Let me double check. Boost defense versus physical attacks. We'll take it. We're not walking in water on even turf right now, so the rusted iron ring doesn't do much for us right now. So extra defense is always a plus. Go through this white fog gate. It's not a boss battle, but it is a tricky room. Hopefully this guy, yes, nice. So if he doesn't come in here, you are forced to walk down that hallway, and there is another pressure plate, and I believe the arrows come from behind, so you're stuck between getting shot in the back with arrows or dealing with this asshole. Yup, see. Okay, so here is another tricky spot. There is a ring that I want that we are going to grab. And in order to get that, I believe it's 4 boulders need to pass. That was the 3rd one. And this one here will be the 4th one. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow this boulder down. There's an enemy up there who shouldn't bother you. Okay, so it's going to require more than 4 boulders, but you'll see that this is going to fill up. And once it fills up, the boulders have to go somewhere else. Oh, it's definitely going to be a lot more than 4 boulders. Shit. But boulders are going to fill this hole up, and then they will take out that wall. And in there is a very special ring that I've been waiting to get all game long so far. Here it comes. I believe there's an enemy in here, so you gotta be careful. Maybe not. Wait for the next boulder to pass, and then we'll grab it. There we go. Yes, the golden serpent ring. So with this ring, it boosts item discovery. So very helpful ring if you're trying to farm items, and I just got hit like an idiot. Thought I had time. Oh well. And This is a mimic. You could tell because the chain is in front of it. So I want to get a heavy hit off here. There we go. Nice stagger there, and he's done. Lightning spear. Okay. We will take this elevator ride up, and be careful. Once it stops at its destination, you want to get off. There's a reason why there's so much blood on this platform, and it's because it takes you up there into those spikes, and it's instant death. So come back up here. This is another pathway for boulders. Will not open from this side. We gotta head back this way. Sorry, no. We're going to head down. Instead of heading down there, we're going to head up from here. You can change the direction of the boulders if you want, but we have no reason for that right now. This is another trap. Okay. Head on through. Now to me, this is when things can get messy. Run through here. There are two enemies. One's going to be down here. He's got a shield, and there's going to be someone coming up from behind me. I kind of need to get around. I cannot get behind him right now. Yep, right there. Whoa. Okay. As long as I'm careful, I should be able to make it through this. Alright, we're alright. Bleed, yeah, she has bleed on her. I think they're females. I don't know. Can't tell. Okay, we're okay now. That spot can be a little tricky, like I said. You can get attacked from behind. Especially because that one that came up from behind was ranged. And you don't have a whole lot of space to work with here. Okay. And he's done. Fortunately, they take big swings. So you can take advantage of that, even with larger weapons like the Claymore. So this is the part that can get a little ugly. I'm gonna keep hitting this wall most likely, yeah. I want to push this enemy off the ledge here. It's a little tricky. I don't have many more arrows. Okay, it looks like I got a good angle on it, so I should be able to knock it off. There we go. If you don't knock it off, there's a chance that it goes into this doorway here, in which it will keep attacking you from range as you're trying to go down this narrow corridor here. And trying to dodge these axes while having somebody shoot lightning at you is a pain in the ass. There's a pressure plate here. don't believe there's any reason to go down that. I wouldn't do it. And that is the first half of this fortress, really. From here, you're gonna have some guy spamming fucking fire pots on you. There is, however, a bonfire here. So this way, if you do die up here, you don't have to worry about running through all that bullshit again. And this drops us off right where we were just at, in that narrow walkway. We're going to keep going here, trying to avoid the fire pots that are going to rain down upon us. There are some strong enemies in this area. We're about to encounter one of them. It is the mountain all over again, and we are in a very narrow spot again. Unlike when we first fought his friend at that cathedral thing, where we had plenty of room to run around. Just try to keep him here so you can keep navigating around him. Wow, that's a big hit. And as long as you take advantage of his recovery time after those swings, you'll be alright. Okay, this guy can be a bit of a pain in the ass if you're not careful. Oh, there we go. So he decided to pull his sword out. He can parry you, so be careful. He's got a parry shield on. He knows how to use it. And he attacks quick, so just be careful. Two more chests here. Rare ring of sacrifice. Let's see what it does. Die, lose nothing, nullify curse. Oh, nullify curse. Ring breaks. So it's like the ring of sacrifice. It has the extra benefit of nullifying curse, and I think that's about it. Head back up here. Fire pots are a little questionable right now because he usually throws it in your previous spot, so as long as you keep moving, you should be okay. And there is another guy down here. He can parry, so be careful. Not taking my own advice. He's dead. Yeah, you don't want to get too far away from him. He will take his Estus, and you got to deal with him all over again. And it's not that he's a tough enemy. It's more of that you're stuck dealing with your environment. I don't think this is an invisible wall. It's not. you're just kind of stuck dealing with the environment, which is more problematic than the enemies here. So this is a shortcut. The key, where is the key? Trying to remember where it was. If it comes to me, it may have actually been when we first get up here and you head down. Well, that locker thing will take you back to the first bridge that you cross when you get into Sen's Fortress, where we shot that one archer off the ledge. Or not archer, but the ranged lightning snake. Titanite shard. Run to here. I believe if you're human, there might be somebody waiting in there for you. I'm not sure. The boss is through here. You can see him in that window. And up here is the asshole that has been throwing shit at us the entire time. It's better to come back here and take him on when you have arrows, unlike my current situation. I have fire bombs, but how many fire bombs do I have? I actually have a decent number of fire bombs. Probably because I was trying to load up for the Capra Demon and ended up not using them because I took that boss out like a boss. Let's try this. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked too. Usually this is okay. He's pissed. Yeah, he can reach you in here, believe it or not. He does get tired, so this is a time to take him out. Get back in the doorway here, roll down. Jeez. Come on. Get angry. Come back to the door. I am wasting way too much time trying to deal with this asshole. Okay, hopefully this is him falling down again. It is. There we go. And he gives a Titanite chunk. So, not bad. We are going to take on the boss for this area now. He's not terribly hard, but if you're not careful, you can get yourself in trouble. He's got an attack that won't really hit you. It kind of goes into the ground. And with the Claymore, I have quite a bit of stagger that I can put onto him, which is kind of nice. That is the one thing that you do have to be careful of, is he has a grab. So this is him staggered. You can knock him down, and he stays down for quite a while, which allows you to kill him in the dick. Of course, if you're familiar with the Happy Hob, you know that term already, so I don't think I need to explain that. Good guy, by the way. Great Souls player. Drag him back out here in the middle. And he's staggered again. And kill him in the dick. Core of an iron golem. And this little orb here will take us to our next destination. But I believe that is best saved for our next episode. But for now, I'm going to run back, use that serpent ring, and try to gather some Black Knight weapons. It's not something I'm going to record because it could be all for a waste with me going back there and them not dropping anything. But I am going to pop a bunch of humanities when I do go back. And hopefully I'll see you next episode with another weapon. So feel free to like, subscribe, and drop a comment, and I will see you in the next episode.